Cluck TV presents A Closer Look with Al Travis, sharing how they select the stories featured on Destination Small Town.
Destination Small Town, we end up traveling all around the Midwest, looking for all those unique places and spots, and we really have found one if you want to get back to the old-time US of A. It's called Jamesport, Missouri, and I think you're going to like it. Jamesport, Missouri, the largest old order Amish settlement west of the Mississippi River. This charming community has many antique stores, gift shops, Amish bakeries, restaurants, Amish country stores, craft stores, bulk food stores, and so much more. Come step back in time. Enjoy a slow-paced day in this fast-paced world. Jamesport, Missouri. We wanted to find out what's going on in Jamesport, Missouri, so what did we do? Go right downtown to a guy who owns a business and knows what's going on. We've got that guy. It's Wayne Scott. Wayne, thank you for taking some time with us today.
Hey Al, good to be visiting with you from Jamesport, Missouri. Me and Lola are glad you're with us.
All right, Wayne, tell us about Jamesport.
Jamesport was incorporated in 1857, Al, and over the years, the famous people like Fall Gallon from KU fame was born and raised here. It's one of the largest old order Amish communities in the area, actually west of the Mississippi River. And it's always been a good melting pot of different kinds of religions and stuff that have come to this area to settle.
All right, a city this old's got some history. Can you give us a little more history, a little more background on you guys?
So, Al, as you know, a lot of things have happened in Jamesport over the years. This used to be one of the largest stockyard areas in the Midwest. It was actually had more cattle here than came through Kansas City stockyards. Incorporated in 1857, I believe. We've had a few famous people from here. Fall Gallon, legendary coach from Kansas Jayhawk, was born and raised here, and Jesse James passed through this area not too far away, but it's always been a popular place for people to come and visit this area, and it's kind of a melting pot of different religions that have found their way to this area.
If the whole family's going, you're going to have to do some shopping, right? What kind of shopping does Jamesport have?
Al, as you can see, I'm sitting in a place I'm pretty comfortable. This is mine and my wife Michelle's store. It's called Simply Primitive. We've got a little bit of everything, but every store in town has a lot to offer. We've got coffee shops, lots of antique shops, quilting, sewing shops. A good reason to come to Jamesport is just to enjoy a lot of handmade, old antique furniture and just a slower way of life. We'd love to have you come down and visit with us. We'll sit around and you can scratch Lola's belly.
And if I'm going south, I want to know there's good eats. What do you got in Jamesport for places to eat?
Well, if you're coming to Jamesport and looking for some good food, we've got the places to feed you. We've got barbecue. We've got handmade tenderloins, hand breaded every day. We've got roast beef. We've got homemade pies that are made every day, coconut cream, chocolate, apple. We've got bakeries in the area that are loaded with all kinds of Amish breads and baked goods. And then if you're looking for something that's really down home, you want to check out the buffet that's right here at the four-way stop in downtown. They have their world famous chicken. Everybody comes from all over to eat the fried chicken off the buffet there. So if you're looking for a place to eat, Jamesport's got it.
I don't want to put you on the spot, Wayne, but what stuff goes on in Jamesport throughout the year? Can you tell me?
Every year people come to Jamesport, not only just to see Lola, because Lola thinks everybody comes to Jamesport to see her, but they come throughout the year. Almost every month we have an all antique auction. In January every year. In March we have a handmade furniture auction. In April we have a tractor show and auction. Then you go right on into May Days, and we have a big 2-day May Day festival. June we have a car show. July we have the Amish auction out there. Then we get up into September. We have Heritage Days, which is one of our big festivals. At the produce auction, they have pumpkin days, which is one of the largest sales of pumpkins anywhere in the Midwest. And they have mums and produce there. Then you turn around and we get into October, and we have our quilt auction, which draws people from all over the United States to come and buy and bid on handmade quilts. Then we get up into November, and that's our annual Christmas 2-day event. And we have vendors from all over the Midwest that come and set up to sell their crafts and stuff, getting ready for people for Christmas. Then you go into December, and we have our annual open house at all the local stores and stuff for people to come in and see what's available for their Christmas shopping. And see Lola.
Wayne, you're an encyclopedia. Now, of all the cities out there, why Jamesport?
Well, Al, since late 70s, Jamesport's been a great tourist destination. We have lots of festivals that draw people to town, quilt auctions, furniture auctions, and a lot of people just come from all over the world to see the Amish community here in Jamesport. We have lots of antique stores, we have lots of Amish stores, we have a large Amish produce auction that goes on here, Amish horse sales. One of the largest Amish 2-day auctions in the Midwest takes place right here in Jamesport every year during the month of July. And Jamesport is just a popular tourist attraction for people to come to. It's a slower pace, a town of 525, but a lot of times we swell to 9,000 to 10,000 people on a weekend during our festivals and stuff that people come to town to enjoy.
Finally, Wayne, tell us how we find you at Jamesport.
Alan, as always, we're only a town of 525 people, but we're hooked up on social media. You can like us on Facebook, Jamesport Community Association, and a lot of the different stores and groups in town all have Facebook pages, so if you find one, you'll find us all. But you can also check us out on the World Wide Web, and I think you'll enjoy your visit to Jamesport, Missouri. Don't be afraid to come and spend a little time with us. We've got some fantastic bed and breakfast to stay in. We've got a nice hotel. We've got a slower way of living around here, and as you can see, Lola thinks you ought to come on down and see us here in Jamesport, Missouri.
All right, Wayne, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Of course, you almost want to go down and just get your picture taken with the dog. Another great spot. You're on the road, you want a place to stop with the family? Jamesport, Missouri is the place to go. Al Travis for Destination Small Town.